Welcome back to PSSN the Ocho. I'm Ryan Lam. I'm here to talk about all the obscure sports I want without eating into my friend's time. Now, we had a long break, and in the process, a lot of very important sports events happened. So let's not waste any more time and get straight to it the way we know how: darts. The PDC World Darts Championship wrapped up at the Alexandra Palace as we entered the new decade, and there was a new king of darts. After however many years of choking in major finals, Peter Snakebite Wright finally won his first World Championship title at the age of 49. Against the seemingly invincible Michael van Gerwen, despite averaging a hair lower than the Dutchman, Snakebite was decidedly better in hitting the doubles and, well, MVG choked. However, the best story of the tournament is definitely Fallon Sherrock, who became the first woman to win a match in the World Championship history. After defeating Ted Evans in the first round, she went on to upset 11-seed Mensa Suljovic in the second round. People might be complaining that she's getting all of the publicity and attention, but I feel like it's well deserved. She's shown that she can keep up with the upper echelon of players, especially with her ability to hit big finishes. And also she represents a growing faction of women's players as well. Taking it back to a Penn State angle, Kaylee Real was drafted by Sky Blue FC with the 11th pick of the NWSL draft. What's funny was that when Sky Blue had the number 2 and 3 picks, people were generally speculating that one of those picks had to be Real, and I had my update written that way. However, 4 of the 5 picks were traded, including Sky Blue trading down and acquiring Mallory Pugh in the process, and seemingly, teams with actual defensive needs still see more value in taking midfielders and attackers. When Sky Blue came back around in the second round, they were literally like, wait, hold up a minute, and took a timeout before picking her. And I changed my update like 9 times for absolutely nothing on the site. We do have some good stuff here in pro soccer as well. 19-year-old Erling Braut Haaland continued his seemingly impossible goal-scoring form, netting 5 goals in 59 minutes of play, including a hat-trick to turn the match around against Augsburg in his Dortmund debut. For the alleged $20 million price tag, that's a steal, and Dortmund should be the best move for him, as much as a certain red team needs a striker after Rashford gets injured again. Circling back to the Ali Pali, we're already 2 tournaments in the new decade of snooker. The Davabet Masters was an interesting one as only 16 of the top players participated, and the final ended up being the 12th seed Stuart Bingham defeating the 16th seed Alistair Carter by the score of 10-8. I guess that's what goes down when you limit the field and people can't really play into form. Moving on to the German Masters, we saw the pride of Hong Kong, Marco Fu, making it to the quarters, and Alistair Carter continuing his hot form to the semis before losing out to eventual champion and avid gamer Neil Robertson. We've got some cricket action going on as well. India and Pakistan are currently up 2-0 in their respective T20 series that does not take 3 days to play. India beat New Zealand twice batting later, winning by 6 and 7 wickets respectively with 6 and 15 balls left, and the final match of Pakistan series against Bangladesh was abandoned because of rain. I also wanted to send over thoughts and prayers to Liam Livingstone. The British cricketer is currently playing for Perth Scorchers of the, you're hearing this correctly, KFC Big Bash League Down Under in Australia, while he got hit in the nether regions not 1, not 2, but 3 times in the match.
Oh, no!
That, unfortunately, is the 3rd time this evening.
Oh, no.
It's probably the most iconic moment since Ben Stokes' 2019 in the dick, and I believe each and every athlete should be mic'd up from now on. Let's hope he could still have some kids when it's all said and done. Now here's a quick run through of some other sports that did not get a spotlight. Australian Open is going on strong right now, and we got Coco Gauff killing the game, while tennis fans were treated to 2 great matchups in Stan Wawrinka coming back against Daniil Medvedev in 5 sets, and Rafa Nadal taking Aussie Nick Kyrgios down in 4 sets. Formula 1 season might have ended, but Drive to Survive Season 2 is coming back up on Netflix on February 28th, and I only look forward to the German Grand Prix episode where Mercedes had an absolute debacle and they gave Netflix an all-access pass to witness that happen. In a game of bowls, which I can only Americanly explain as a bocce ball, we're blessed with this brilliant shot by way of Nick Brett.
Feet away from it. Quality of these guys, you wouldn't expect them to miss either, to be honest. Well, he's very close to splitting the two Red Bulls and getting to the jack. That's what the target is. Oh, look at this. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is just so...
Finally, AFC beat NFC 38-33 in the Pro Bowl since we all decided that's Ocho content. That's all for me getting all of the sports I inhaled and consumed over break out of my system. I'm Ryan Lamb and thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching our latest edition of Penn State Sports Night. If you're a fan of our content, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more clips. Also follow us on Twitter at PSSNTV and on Instagram at PSU Sports Night to keep up with the action. For all my colleagues, we are Penn State Sports Night.